What's up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome back to your daily dose of gaming. Hey, we are back. I'm feeling it. I'm on time this week. I'm feeling it. Good God. Hell yes. Today is another cracker of a day. We've got Nintendo's Indie Showcase, and from everything, I haven't watched it yet, but from everything I have heard, it is good news. It is, everybody's nice and hyped. No sign of Hollow Knight Silksong, I don't think. That has been announced yet. Will we ever hear about the sequel to Hollow Knight? I don't know. It's a small team. We got to give them time. But we got lots of other news as well today as well. Oh, I'm excited. And we got more Resident Evil 7. And we're celebrating GTA 3's 20th year anniversary. Rockstar mightn't be doing it, but we'll see. We'll celebrate. We'll celebrate in its stead. Oh yes. All right. Let's move over and kick things off straight away. Let's see. It looks like it's only about 20 minutes or so. Give or take. Yeah. 20 minutes. Yeah. Cool. Alright. I don't mind that. That's fine by me. Let's get this going. Lovely jubbly. This should kick it off immediately. With that volume, let's turn down this. I'm glad Nintendo are doing their own little indie showcase. I know everyone wants the first party stuff, but we mustn't count out the indies. They keep us going. They shake my brains and they rattle my bones. Do. Due to COVID, we don't give a fuck. Thank you. I am the director of Breath of the Wild 2. I have nothing new to show you. I apologize. Oh my, that's louder than a tit fuck. Oh my god. There we go. That start of the indie word always reminds me of like Powerpuff Girls. Sugar, spice.
Welcome to Indie World.
Everything nice.
And I'm Elise, and we're here to check out a fresh selection of indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Okay.
There are lots of great games out there, and we're here to help you find your next favorites.
You fucking better help me! It's always hard to get the volume right for these.
It's me, Alex. I'm okay. I met this girl, this boy, loser, at the diner, at the gas station.
What?
Mountains. They were hitchhiking, driving. They were escaping to the border.
What's this, Last of Us?
Looking for someone called Zoe,
Life is Strange?
John, Jared, Sonia. I'm running from the police, running from some bad guys. They helped me, played games with me. They stole my money. And they made me realize that I have to come back home.
This is cool. It's like a weird loop. 72,000 possibilities.
Road 13, Road 42, Road 67, Road 96.
Cool. Oh my god, is there really that many?
Ici Digital, studio indé du sud de la France.
Montpellier!
Je vous annoncer que notre nouveau jeu sortira sur Nintendo Switch.
I'm a sucker for a French accent, I'm not gonna lie. She's cute as hell.
C'était un super défi de vous raconter une histoire en commençant par n'importe quel morceau et on est très content de la forme que ça a pris.
On a mis tout ce qu'on aime dans les road trips. Des émotions fortes, des surprises à chaque tournant. Ce jeu, c'est des souvenirs de voyage qu'on a créés juste pour vous.
Où on vous emmène, personne ne le sait, car votre chemin vous appartient.
On espère que ce premier
Very
aperçu
cool
de
game.
Road 96 vous plaira.
They keep watching the
I'm
monitor.
excited to see where these roads lead in this procedural.
I like to watch people who've never like
adventure.
recorded themselves before because they're always
Take
like
on
checking
the roles
themselves
of
out in the mirror and
different
stuff. It's funny.
teenagers And hit the open road for a path to freedom.
It's a
On
really
this
cool
perilous
idea.
trip, you'll meet characters from all walks of life.
I feel
and
like
learn their
everybody's
own
playthrough is going to be different.
Some folks may help you out, others might impede your journey. With thousands of potential paths to take, the decisions you make both
Seems like a
make
fairly
and
graphically
drastically
intensive
alter
game.
your
Like
experience.
that trombone? That was a trombone. Oh fuck! For a Nintendo Switch, you know. This is why I truly believe that there's a Switch Pro coming for sure.
You're not lying, are you?
This
There
music's
are
pretty
many
awesome too.
roads. Which one will you take? Road 96
I don't know.
drops onto Nintendo Switch later this year.
Later this year. Alright, cool. Digixart.
Hi, I'm Neil. I go by Aerial Knight Online, and I'm the creator and developer of Aerial Knights Never Yield, a narrative runner that captures the spirit
Okay.
of classic games in the genre, but with a few new features and a lot of style. I
A
created this
narrative
game in
runner?
Detroit to make space for myself in the game industry, which previously refused to make space for me. And with the help of some of my amazing friends, we created something that represents much more.
He's
I'm
doing
proud to
this
announce
all
that
by
Aerial
himself.
Knights
That's
Never Yield will
amazing.
be coming to Nintendo Switch, which means you can
Good on
freely
you,
make
man.
your way to victory to the beat of a dope soundtrack at home or on the go. Please enjoy this look at Aerial Knights Never Yield.
Oh hell yeah! Damn, he's made an incredible art style there. I know endless runners, you know, they are what they are kind of thing, you know, but it's cool. Every developer's got to start somewhere, and this is a hell of a place to start. Good for him.
Bringing it back in full effects to the next.
Sounds like he was having a lot of issues with publishers and that. Damn, it's getting cybernetic now. Hey Bernie, how's it going, dude? Happy hump day. We're watching Nintendo's little indie showcase. Just started. I hope you're doing well.
I gotta say, this definitely isn't your typical runner. A 3D side-scroller.
It's pretty badass. Kind of reminds me of that Sayonara Nights. Was that what it was called?
Detroit?
Oh no, Sayonara Wild Hearts. That was it.
Run, jump, slide, and dash through the city as the protagonist Wally.
We'd all been waiting for the Hollow Knight sequel, Hollow Knight Silk Song. Doesn't sound like they showed it off today. The internet didn't explode, but some nice announcements. It's about 20-ish minutes long. I'd say we're already like 5 minutes into it. Then we're gonna move over and do some more Resident Evil 7 and GTA 3. I'm having fun with those. It's a great. I'm feeling good this week. Getting the streams going in time.
Publisher
I hope you're doing well.
And What Remains of Edith Finch have a couple more artistic gems headed to Nintendo Switch.
Cool.
Let's take a look.
What once was walking simulators just turned into these really cool narrative experiences. Last stop.
We aren't ever gonna be the same again.
3 entangled stories. Cool. Whoa!
You're only speaking to me and not the others.
Oh, what the hell? This is some Doctor Who shit.
Backwards, trying to keep this family together, but what can I do with this?
Cool. One incredible adventure.
Dad! You've been playing.
Objection! Last stop.
This is the next frontier. Now show 'em what you're made of.
That's really cool. Hindsight.
How do you know what to keep? And what to get rid of?
Jesus Christ, the amount of creativity in these developers is insane.
That I can't let go.
Breathtaking stuff. Happy Humpy? Yeah, exactly. Humpy happy.
Me to the past.
What are you playing today, Burns? A little more Kill on Floor, maybe?
Dreams that cascade into one another.
Ilias.
Before I
You excited for Horizon Zero Dawn on Friday? If you haven't played it already, it's so worth it. If you haven't played the DLC, it's worth it too. Awesome. Yeah, you've been addicted to Kill on Floor. Now, are you looking for the new collectibles or? Yeah, Annapurna Interactive are a great publisher, indie publisher. They're really good. Like I've played numerous games with them.
Arrives on Nintendo Switch, July 2021. Hindsight comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Nice, that's both from
On
Annapurna.
behalf of everyone here at Roll7, I'm stoked to announce our next title.
Ooh.
Our new game is a vibrant action platformer taking you on a journey across the island of Radland on a
These
quest
are the
to
Ollie
legendary
devs. If
skateboards.
you haven't played that, it's a cool
Skateboarding is a sport and an art
side-scrolling
form with so much
skateboarder game.
space for creativity and expression, and that's something we really wanted to capture in our new game. We're embracing the weird, wonderful, and diverse sides of skateboarding in a game that's all about going on a road trip with your friends, finding crazy spots, and of course, skating everything in sight. The team have put a lot of love into this project, and we're really excited to
Found
show
the
it.
new collectibles
So
already.
without further ado,
Nice!
Here's a look at Ollie Ollie World.
No messing around with you, Bernie. Hell yeah.
The
Ooh.
latest title in the Ollie Ollie series from Roll7 is just off the rails.
Ollie Ollie World. Nice.
Streets of Radland and search for the mystical skate gods on your quest for Nirvana in this slick action platformer. The developers have created a silky smooth gameplay experience
Damn.
with super tight controls and level design that flows with your combos.
God, the art style's so good.
There are so many tricks to master that even a legendary
The Ollie Ollie
skater
games
would
are
try.
amazing. In a world where we're all desperate
for precision all the time, though.
for
Down for
new,
more chilled out
new
experience.
Tony Hawk games before they
Explore
got
multiple paths
remade.
through the game's levels. Along the way, you'll get to meet colorful characters, take on quirky side quests, and discover
That's
all the hidden
awesome.
secrets of this weird and gorgeous skating utopia.
Side quest in a skating game. It's just so cool.
Ride through Radland in Ollie Ollie World, launching on Nintendo Switch this winter.
That's perfect. Hell yeah.
Hallo, ich bin Anselm Püter von Studio Seufz aus Deutschland. Vor etwa 9 Jahren kam ich beim Wandern an eine Höhle, die mit einem alten Sagen verknüpft ist.
Was
Ein
linked to an
alter König
old
legte sich
legend.
wirklich zur Ruhe
Oh,
und bat seinen Diener,
a German
ihn
cave.
aufzuwecken, sobald die Zeit gekommen ist. Ich fand diese Geschichte so faszinierend, dass
German
ich unbedingt
Studio.
ein Videospiel davon machen wollte, wo man 400 Tage lang auf dieses Erwachen warten muss. Und einige Jahre lang war dieses Spiel mein Herzensprojekt, weil ich herausfinden wollte, wie man Zeit als Spielmechanik verwenden kann, um diese Geschichte zu erzählen. Ich hoffe, ihr werdet alle Spaß haben, jetzt The Longing auf der Nintendo Switch zu spielen.
400 days? Wow. Okay, this is unusual. The Lonely Servant. You have to wait for 400 days. Wow. Wow. What a unique art style. It just reminds me of like those old medieval books and the illustrations in them. I love this little character. He looks half mad. Isn't it kind of the border? Maybe it's the border or something. It kind of reminds me of those old games like Myst. The Long. Good for him, man. Good for him.
Hand-drawn art style. I've never seen anything like it. And wow, 400 days in real time?
Oh my god, is it really in real time?
You have to play this adventure game to see how it ends. But that doesn't mean you should leave this little guy all alone.
That's pretty cool. I'd like to see, like, you know, you'll see like an article 400 days from its release and people will have figured out what it was all about. I like that.
Complete time-based puzzles and collect items as you long for him to awaken. The Longing comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
Nice. It started straight away.
What's our next game?
There is no game.
All right then?
No, really. The game is actually called There Is No Game. It's a point-and-click comedy adventure filled with riddles and puzzles.
There's no game.
Story here in this non-game as well. Let's not ruin the fun though. Just know this: if you're looking for something different, something experimental,
yeah, There Is No Game is super cool.
Then look no further.
There Is No Game, Wrong Dimension launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
So this is like a sequel.
Hi, this is JF from Tribute Games.
The Foot Clan?
Today we're very excited to announce Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles:
Yeah!
Revenge for Nintendo Switch system.
This game is a side-scrolling beat-'em up. We took direct inspiration from the classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games like Turtles in Time. We're using the classic and famous 87 design with colorful pixel art.
We are really happy to have the game coming to Nintendo
Heroes
Switch.
in a Half Shell.
As the
They were called the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles over here, not Ninja
We hope
Turtles.
you like this trailer as much as we do.
See you in Dimension X.
Awesome! I'm so excited for this. When is this releasing? It's like Turtles in Time all the way back. Baby! It's about time they brought it back. Look at Michelangelo! Yes! Damn, this looks sick! You know I'm gonna play as Mikey. He's my boy! Oh, look, that pizza looks delicious over there. Are you kidding me? Raphael. Hell yeah. Oh, it's so good. Look at their little sprites up the top. Oh, Bebop and Rocksteady. Shredder's Revenge. Alright, cool. I didn't know if I had a name yet.
Whoa, whoa. Did we just flash back to the 80s?
Even better. This is a new game.
I hate these
proudly
commentators that
celebrates
keep
its
getting
roots.
for these things.
The game is reminiscent of classic
Either
arcade
let them
beat-em-ups,
just
and it's got a
react
blend
to
of
it like we
retro
do.
and modern visuals.
Just stop writing
This
scripts.
side-scroller reunites our 4 favorite turtles as they kick some serious shell.
Or just
Dive
get
into
some
this
better actors, man.
audacious game developed by Tribute Games and published by Dotemu, who also published Streets of Rage 4 and
Hell
Wonder
yeah.
Boy: The Dragon's Trap.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Yeah, Streets of Rage 4 was amazing.
Shredder's Revenge comes to Nintendo Switch later this year.
Later this year. A lot of laters.
Chris Tales from Colombian
Hey!
developers Dreams Incorporated and Six.
This looks amazing as well. There's a demo for this out there.
JRPGs. What
Super
especially stands out about it
beautiful.
is the time-traveling aspect of gameplay. You can shift time during combat,
Yeah.
which can have a variety of effects.
It's kinda
like
wild.
making enemies younger and thus easier to defeat.
While exploring this handcrafted
Look how beautiful
dark
it is.
fairy tale world, you'll recruit a diverse cast of allies and discover new realms, such as the Shining Kingdom
Wow.
of Crystallis. Can you stop the Empress from destroying the world? Chris Tales lands on Nintendo Switch July
July 20th. Alright, cool. Cool. My god, they're flying. That's MOBAs as well.
Showcasing a
MOBAs.
stylized Japanese
Getsu
aesthetic,
Fumaden?
Getsu Fumaden delivers a dynamic
Whoa!
hack-and-slash roguelite experience filled with perilous dungeons,
Oh, it's roguelike?
fierce
Okay.
boss battles, and intense skill-based
That's
combat.
some sick art styles.
Delve into the depths of the underworld while mastering a diverse range of...
Hold on, go back there. Who was the person making this?
Showcasing a stylized
Konami?
Japanese aesthetic, Getsu Fumaden delivers a dynamic hack-and-slash
Konami are not
roguelite
indie.
experience filled with perilous
Nintendo,
dungeons,
what are you doing?
fierce boss battles,
It's
and
fucking
intense
Konami. I knew I
skill-based
looked at it at the corner of my eye and I'm like,
Into
what
the
the
depths
fuck
of
is
the
this?
underworld while mastering a diverse range of weapons and otherworldly powers.
Sorry, but let's not
drive
give
back
Konami
dark
any
forces
more
from
publicity
within.
than they need.
Getsu Fumaden.
It looks great though, but Konami are not indie.
Next year.
Indie stands for independent, away from things like
Hola,
Konami.
soy Guille de Lienzo, el estudio
Weird.
mexicano detrás de Aztec Forgotten Gods. Hoy estamos súper emocionados de compartir con ustedes por fin
Oh,
nuestro siguiente proyecto.
I love some
Un juego de
Aztecian
acción
art style.
aventura
I
inspirado en
love
una de las culturas más
Guacamole,
hermosas
or
del
Guacamole, yeah,
Aztec
Guacamole,
Forgotten Gods combina una
Guacamole,
historia
whatever it's
profunda
called.
con un universo fascinante y lleno de acción. En Lienzo estamos muy orgullosos de poder compartir un poquito de México con jugadores en todo el mundo. Esperemos que les guste.
Bum, 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 bum. Nice. Uncover the mysteries of the past. Oh, it's 3D, isn't it? Whoa! What? This is sick! Well, you've got my money. Wow, that's beautiful. And bring the gods to their knees. Oh yes, cool. Yeah, I'm down. Oh my god, that protagonist looks sick. She's got like a cool like Aztec arm.
If you're looking for a grand adventure, look no further than Aztec Forgotten
This
Gods.
is awesome.
It tells the story of Ashley, a courageous woman who battles
Ashley?
colossal deities. The game puts Aztec mythology and futuristic
It's
technology.
badass, and it's like heavy metal going on in the background.
As Ashley, you'll gain powerful arm up.
This is fucking. This is an indie game. This is sick.
Metropolis and encounter
This looks
all
better than
sorts
Crash
of
Bandicoot, man.
to uncover ancient secrets.
The arm just keeps making me think of like Bionic Commando.
Best left forgotten.
Damn, she kinda thick
Aztec
though.
Forgotten Gods soars onto the Nintendo
Oh, I'm
Switch
down
system
for that.
fall.
I am down for that. Remember that one, Aztec Forgotten Gods. That is sick. Ooh, Skull.
사우스포 게임즈 대표 박상우입니다.
We played Skull. Skull is awesome.
요구 요소가 가미된 액션 플랫포머 게임입니다.
Beautiful little roguelike.
대한민국 전남대학교에 있는 게임 개발 동아리에서 탄생한
Very addictive gameplay.
어릴 적부터 액션 플랫포머
A youthful bunch. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
대학교 동아리에서 만나
Very small team.
여러 시행착오 끝에 스컬을
We
완성했습니다.
were able to finish Skull. Yeah, look, it's like a college team.
수많은 몬스터와 마음을 무찌르는
Fucking awesome. That wasn't. Yeah, hell yeah.
재밌지만 그 반대는 어떨까요? 이제 곧 불멸의 최약체 몬스터 스켈레톤의 영웅담이 시작됩니다.
These games, like with combat now, they have to feel good, and Skull feels really good. If it's not responsive, you'll put it down. Ah, yeah, yeah. Skull is great fun. Hell yeah! Any Dead Cells fans out there will be right at home. Holy shit. Oh. I never did make it to the second boss. The Reaper, that was my favorite. Fuck yeah. You can see the eclectic mix of the indie developers.
Hero Slayer is a 2D fast action
We just went from like Germany to like South America.
To progress in the game, you'll need
Like,
to stop
we're
the
going
game.
all over it. That's what I love about indie developers. You kidding me?
With 90 playable characters, I mean heads, each with their own special abilities, plus numerous items and upgrades.
He's not wrong.
There are certainly enough
He's not
possibilities
wrong.
here to make your head spin.
So get ahead. Literally. In Skull the Hero Slayer.
Why can't they
Launching
just
on
get
Nintendo
people
Switch
like us?
Summer 2021.
Because that voice acting,
We're
that
nearing the end of
commentary
today's
is
showcase.
horrendous.
Before we go, there are several more indie games we'd like to show you. Please take a look.
Hell yes, keep it coming. Nice. I'm not always a big fan of the. Oh, Fez! Fez! Hell yeah. Ooh, that was good. Oh, Fez is like nearly 10 years old. Great game. Art of Rally, yeah, we saw that. It looks amazing. So Art of Rally is trying to take a rally racing game. I'm going to pause it because Nintendo are just going to fly through them. And it's trying to create a relaxing experience. Not necessarily based around coming in first. More about just enjoying the thrill. And I kind of, like, a lot of kind of racing movies and that get that right as well. That there is beauty in driving. Alright, cool. And Art of Rally looks amazing. Fez, yeah, Fez is nearly 10 years old now. Kiwi. Oh, you get to be little kiwis. Oh, those little animals are called kiwis. They're native to New Zealand, I believe. Labyrinth City. That looks amazing. It looks like one of those hidden puzzles, like Where's Waldo when you were growing up. That's amazing. Oh, that is amazing. And it kind of reminds me of Tintin as well. Weaving Tides. Beautiful. You get to fly these birds around. You know, it kind of reminds me of, was it Agaria? House of the Dead remake? What? House of the Dead remake. Oh my god. I grew up with House of the Dead. Are you kidding me? Ender Lily's beautiful. We actually played an early access of that. I'm so glad it's coming to the Switch. It's an amazing little game. Looks really pretty. They've been hard at work. Beast of Maravala Island. Oh, very, very beautiful. Inky Bearded Toad. Kind of got a Pokemon Snap thing going on. Yeah, there's Fez. Wow. Fez was such a unique game. Glad to see it getting its day in the sun. It's unfortunate about one of the creators. He'd end up being a dickhead, but I mean, that doesn't mean you gotta shit all over the game. Many people work on a game.
To Nintendo eShop or
Oh, that's it.
for our
Wonderful.
Nintendo
Absolutely
sale.
wonderful.
Available later today.
Hell yeah.
Whew. That's all for today's Indie World Showcase. We hope you're looking forward to these games.
On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, we'd like to thank our talented community of partners and developers for bringing their games to the Nintendo Switch system. And thank you to all of our amazing fans for tuning in.
So many great
All
games.
the latest news from Indie World. Please be sure to follow our
That was really hype. Let's see,
at
20
Indie
minutes.
World
Like, that's
NA.
perfect.
Until next time,
Happy gaming.
Happy gaming. Yeah, the Skull devs are from South Korea as well.
We
What?
spoke too soon.
Ooh.
We actually have one more game to show you.
Ooh! Hollow Knight? I like One More Thing. That's my favorite.
First, we're gonna have a little fun tonight, folks.
Ooh. Oh, I like this. Reminds me of Oxenfree. I like it. I like it. This is Oxenfree.
Riley, come in, Riley.
No way.
Can you hear me?
Oxenfree 2? It's definitely not the same people. Whoa! Oxenfree 2? Yes! Holy crap! It's back! These guys just worked on the After Party, this really cool game about basically out-drinking the devil down in hell. And it's super fun, I want to play it. But Oxenfree was pretty special. It's another one of those. It's funny now, like I'm playing Resident Evil and a couple other games. It takes me back to when I started YouTube. Like Oxenfree was another one I did back when kind of YouTube started as well for me. So it's just crazy, absolutely crazy. We're going back to like 2016, 2017. You know, it's not that long ago, but it's enough to just makes me smile because it brings back memories of a very different Cyber, a very nervous Cyber when I was just getting my bearings. That was really good. GG's, lovely little ending there with Oxenfree too. I'm so happy. That's a must play. Oxenfree, yeah, if you haven't played that already, you gotta do it. It's super fun. It's awesome kind of X-Files meets the Goonies, or you know, that was even before Stranger Things came out. So yeah, Stranger Things has that kind of vibe now. But yeah, really cool. I can't wait to see what else they do, because I'm desperate to know what happened after the end of Oxenfree. That was cool. Thank you for joining me, Bernie. Alright, cool. Yeah, that wasn't that long. Alright, now we're going to move over to another little piece of news before we keep going. I think we're close. We could probably finish Resident Evil 7 today. We'll see. We'll see how we're going. Cyber, how's it going with Deeper G? Welcome! Welcome, motherfucker! How you doing today? So we got a little bit of news with Cyberpunk. I know people are probably sick of hearing about it, but I gotta give props to CD Projekt Red. They are definitely trying to right the fucking train, you know. Definitely got a bit of derailment there, but they are not giving up. They refuse to give up, and I love that about a developer. I promise you, it'll be all worth it, you know. Cyberpunk has a long future ahead of it. Many games in that universe, along with a lot of free, cool DLC for us and expansions. They're a great dev. They just got very bad messaging and made some bad choices there. But yeah, so they're already working on a hotfix 1.21 to fix a couple of things. I know the police chases in that have been a little bit rough with cops spawning in out of nowhere, teleporting basically. So they're fixing that. That's good. Good for them. CD Projekt Red, I'm with you. You know, I'm with you guys. You still create incredible games, and I like Cyberpunk. I like it. Anyway, okay, let's not scroll down. I always forget. I'm too used to doing that when I'm reading the news by myself. I just scroll through things real quick. But you don't want to do that while you're streaming, because Twitter is home to a lot of heinous fuckers. They're everywhere. They can't help themselves. It's anonymous, so they think they can just trash on... I think it's funny, you know. I think it's funny just to trash on things. Oops. Alright, cool. Next, I have this awesome little trailer for a new game. I know we just saw a whole lot of trailers. This one's called The Forgotten City. And it started off as a Skyrim mod. No shit. No shit. It looks amazing. A Roman set RPG. Hell yeah. I love to see that modders can what they can do. Sometimes they make games, you know, 10 times what the devs have made them in a great way. You got yourself a haircut. Very nice, dude. Very nice. It must be clean. Clean cut. Did you see the new Fast and Furious 9 trailer, dude? Let's go. That looked pretty fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of them adding more family, you know. It's like, and they're kind of going back on they're like, you know, oh, you said you'd never turn your back on family. So they're kind of shitting on what was once a cool saying, you know. So basically it means Dom has been lying for 9 movies that he'd never turn his back on family when he did. But it looks cool. I'm excited for it. Every time I hear about these movies, like Mission Impossible, Fast and Furious, you hear about more and more accidents happening on set. We got to tighten up those studios. The stunts are getting ridiculous. People can't be getting hurt. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'd love to do like a giant marathon of all the Fast and Furious movies again. Maybe skip Too Fast, Too Furious. Good God, that's probably the worst for me, I think. Alright, The Forgotten City. Good for them. Like I said, it started off a film Victoria. See, this is really cool. Now, you don't see this very often, but in Ireland you see it as well. It's all over the place, but there's a lot of film boards and government boards that actually will try to help out these studios. It's really good. Like, it's just, you know, it's their way of trying to support the arts, and in this case, video game development is part of that. You don't see it a lot in the bigger countries because the governments tend to think that video games equals violence, which is so fucking stupid. But luckily, you've got some governments in some countries that will support them, you know, and that they're relying on things like that. So hell yeah, it looks like it looks like Canada helping them out there as well. Film Victoria. Hell yeah, that's The Forgotten City. I know that didn't show off too much, but what started as like a Skyrim mod is now that gorgeous Roman style RPG. As far as I know, it's supposed to be an RPG. But yeah, good for them. Looks like they're going to try and get it out on everything. That's the way to do it. I urge every single developer to try to do that. I know it's tough. I get it. But the more platforms you get your game out, the more hope you have. I look back at old games that had like cancelled Sega Saturn ports or GameCube ports, and it's always the one that gets cancelled that might have been the one to help them out, you know. Alright, on to the next piece of news. We have a little news about Temtem. I don't know if there's any Temtem fans out there. It is a new Pokemon style MMO, you know. They're doing their own thing. Something that Game Freak, you know, would never probably get round to doing. They just refuse to innovate too much away from this standard old Pokemon style. But Temtem seems to be doing pretty well, and now it seems like they've added a whole new DLC and area to explore. It's pretty cute. I think they have a PS5 version out right now, and it's on PC. It's definitely worth it. It's also completely co-op as well. I've been watching IL55 play it. Super beautiful little game. You know, if you want to change up the Pokemon formula, but you love that whole monster collecting idea, then why not? Why not? So that's good for that. I see Temtem and things like Genshin Impact as well getting new updates and that. It's really cool. Now is the time to do it. Definitely. Now for a little bit of crappy news. You guys know I've been waiting for the Assassin's Creed Irish DLC. It looks like it's got delayed. It was supposed to be out sometime this month. There was no real lockdown of the date, so it's not that much of a delay, but it's been pushed to May 13. So, you know, all in all, you know, 2 weeks probably. But yeah, it still kind of sucks because you know how I'm feeling. But it's okay. It's all good. It's just, will I have time to play it in the middle of May? I'm going to have, right about then, we'll be doing Resident Evil 8. We'll have Biomutant. And I do believe that day right there, people, like, I don't know why they don't check their calendars, but I think that's the day Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out. You feckin' egots! So yeah, I may have to wait. Yeah, May 14, it's literally the day after. Because I really want to play the Irish DLC. I don't know if I'll play the Paris one. I'm actually getting a little bit burnt out because of how big Assassin's Creed Valhalla is. It's super fun and beautiful game, but it's just too much, you know? It's too much. Too much. But I have to play the Irish DLC. I have to. I want to see what they've done. And bringing Assassin's Creed to my home country it's an important thing, you know? I gotta see it. I gotta see it! Fast and Furious smashed it through. Yeah, right? The magnets and stuff was kind of wild. I know what they're up to. It's so funny. It's all got to do with magnets. How they bring back Han. I know. I don't know. It's crazy. Well, we'll see. The action's great. Yeah. Trailer 2. Yeah. That's their motto. I know, when you have so many movies, they tend to go back on it, unfortunately. It's what people like to call a plot hole. Alright, next little piece of news. We've got a new trailer for Returnal. Returnal is the brand new game from House Marquee, who made things like Resogun, Dead Nation, Alien Nation. Looks really cool. This is a third-person roguelite. Kind of reminds me of Alien and the Thing. And this trailer is amazing. This is showing off some of the big bosses. Let me tell you, it's no joke. The lady that got the voice of the main character even sounds like Sigourney Weaver.
Is beyond anything I've previously experienced.
This looks great. I'm down for this. This is going to be slick as hell on PS5 as well. You know how I feel about roguelikes, but I think like when you've got something like this, if done well, done right, the idea of a roguelike is you lose stuff when you die. He looks like Venom. Titanops. Damn. I'm super excited. There seems to be like story beats in it in first person. Automaton. Automaton. There you go, not automaton. Why can't I never pronounce things first the right way? He looks like what's that guy called? The space jockey, big fucker from the very first Alien movie, and they brought it back. This is so fucking cool. Great bosses. I'm down for this.
Could have caused any intelligent life to become like this.
These guys are known for their bullet hell style games. We have been playing Nier Automata. I'm down. I'm down. I think it's full price though, which might hurt them a little bit. Damn, infected. Oh, it's so cool. So fast. That dodge is absolutely insane. Let me have it. Returnal. That's coming out right at the end of the month. I believe it's the last day of April. Whoa. Only on PS5 right now though, which is a little bit unfortunate. PlayStation 5 exclusive. That's gonna hurt them a little bit because there's not that many PS5s out there. But I'll do my part. I'm doing my part. Fast 11 will. Oh really? They're going all the way to 11? I thought they were going to stop at 10. My god, they're crazy. On to the next piece of news. Lovely little cute piece of news. Nice, wholesome news. The Animal Crossing New Horizons soundtrack was just announced. And it also, the real cool idea is that the collector's edition that they've announced with it as well, you know. It's all cutesy. But this is something else. This is probably going to sell out fast. So if you can get your hands on it and pre-order it, you really want it, I suggest you do it fast. This is going to be a collector's item for sure. Super, super cool. The soundtracks for these games are so addictive. You know, you find yourself singing them in the middle of the day like a madman. Just KK bubblegum just coming into your head when you're trying to go to sleep. It's almost like earworms. But that's super cute, right? Super, super cute. Hell yes. I don't know how much it costs though. But yeah, big soundtrack for sure. For sure. Look at all those KK. My god, I'm still collecting some of them. Let me see. Retailing at $101. Good lord. But there you go. It'll probably be worth 10 times that if you buy it though. PlayAsia. I haven't bought anything from PlayAsia. Everybody suggests I use PlayAsia though. Whenever I'm looking for but I can't even get stuff from Amazon UK now, so I don't know. It's a disaster. I haven't ordered anything online in quite a while now because of this Brexit disaster. It's fucking crazy. You buy something, you're like, yay, and then you wait a couple of days and then your import charges come in and it just takes the good out of everything. It's shocking. Yeah, due to the 10th, but no. Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. I feel like maybe after Vin Diesel finishes the Fast movie, he's probably going to retire or something. We'll see. There was a lot of CGI in that trailer as well, which like CGI Vin Diesel. I wasn't really digging that too much. Hopefully they can quit that nonsense. But I know some of the... I always say, if the stunt is too ridiculous that you need that CGI, then it's probably not worth doing in the first place. Going crazy. Yeah, it's like one of their... Once they're still making money. Alright, the next little piece of news, I copped this, and it's really cool. I was just talking about this the other day, but somebody named... let's see, they're called Somnist. They've managed to do a controller mod for Half-Life Alyx. You don't need VR for this mod. This is super cool. Because we're all desperate to play this game. Like, we hope they put it on PSVR 2 when that probably comes out like next year or something. But big ups to this guy, Somnist. Very cool. This is why the modding community is so important. Because this is something Valve will never do. Because we know this practically makes VR obsolete.
Yeah, that's the way we gotta go.
Yeah. I just don't know how, realistically, how this whole game would work without VR though. That's the only problem. Because there's moments where you have to, like, you're picking up things, you're writing on things. One of the most impressive... There goes the head crab. One of the most impressive VR games. Very cool. Salute. Obviously, it's in his native language. What the hell did he just do there? Does the portal gun come back into this? Or the gravity gun? What a waste. Where's your crowbar? Oh, he's just picking it up like that. Okay, okay. That seems like a VR thing as well. Yeah, if the gravity gun doesn't come back... The thing about... That's what made Half-Life 2, and I think once they solved the whole gravity gun thing, that's what made Portal as well. Oh shit. I've seen a lot of people play this in VR and it really works. Those guys are always vomiting. Resina.
Oh boy.
Anyway, they've done a great job. Good on them. Hopefully Valve won't like tell them to shut it down or something. I hate that. No, I mean people have been modding the source code for years, decades even. There's an update for PS4. Very nice, very nice. Beep beep beep. That actually worked. Right. Yeah, the power of the modders will never not surprise me. Brilliant people. Come. Alright, let's see if that goes somewhere. Alright, so next little piece of news. Not too much besides the Nintendo showcase today. There's a Life is Strange True Colors prequel comic. And the reason this caught my eye, not only is the art style kind of cool, but it also seems to be connected to the original Life is Strange. It sure as hell looks like Max and Chloe. Yeah, look, Life is Strange... Max and Chloe also feature. It cracks me up because clearly they're trying to move away from Max and Chloe and that, but they don't want to forget about it either. And they know that it's still one of the biggest draws. So them adding Max and Chloe is kind of their way. For fuck's sake, these websites are cat. They're cat. Rubbish. Ads upon ads. Anyway, so let me show you. Look, we've got Chloe and Max back. They look a little bit different. It's nice, you know. It's a free comic for Comic Book Day. Cool that they were able to do that. We know that a lot of games use the Dark Horse comics to, you know, bridge the gaps. There's one right now. It's called Fallen Gods, God of War Fallen, something like that, and it's meant to bridge the gap between God of War and God of War Ragnarok, and I like that. It's a good idea. The rumor is that the next game, Life is Strange 4, whatever it will be called, will actually bring back Max and Chloe. Most people just want to know where they're at. I believe that's Rachel at the end there as well. Right there, right? Is that Rachel? I know, I didn't play Before the Storm. I really liked Life is Strange 2. I thought that was amazing, so it'd be nice to see more as well. True Colors looks fun too. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Alright, next little piece of news. We have Call of the Sea, which is a gorgeous game that is on the Game Pass right now. It was meant to be one of the more beautiful games for, you know, the Xbox Series X and that. And they've said that in May they're going to bring it to the PlayStation consoles, which is great because it's a gorgeous game. Why the hell not? It's kind of one of those, oh for fuck's sake, one of those games that's set in like 1920s, 1930s. There we go, and it's really nice. Call of the Sea, little H.P. Lovecraft. You know my love for Lovecraft. I love Lovecraft. Yeah, and it might be something if you're a fan of like things like Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, and What Happened to Eden Finch. Is that what that's called? I can never think of that name. Yeah, it's cool that I like to see these kind of games, you know, get their due. Hopefully it'll go to the Switch as well, unless it's already on there. Yeah, support the indie devs. They're good people. And the last little piece of news, we talked about this yesterday. Ooh, I knocked off the music. I was wondering why I was so quiet. The PS5 is getting its update, but I think it's out now. Even when I turned mine on, it was telling me there was an update. But luckily, it doesn't turn off the PS online stuff, the PSN stuff, because I've noticed it does that on PS4 and it drove me nuts. Because sometimes the updates would break your console. It's very rare. So, you know, you naturally don't want to always update immediately. I'm not that kind of guy, you know. People who update their shit immediately all the time are suckers. And they wonder why you end up, you know, with broken consoles and that. Updates are not mandatory most of the time. Windows has proven that over the years that they can go fuck themselves with all their updates. They just break more than they fix. But it looks like a couple of new improvements as well. There's going to be improvements to 120 Hz if you have 120 Hz monitor, TV and that. And new settings for HDR report as well. I believe now it has a way of turning it on and off that you don't have to have auto HDR and that. I don't know. When it comes to all that kind of stuff, I'm still not convinced when it comes to HDR and 4K and that. It's one of those things I have to wait and see it for myself. But yeah, it's good. Good to see that they're on the box of the PS5 it says 8K. I don't think we're even ready for 4K yet, you know. Still such a small amount of people have 4K TVs. Problem with TVs, they talk about as time goes on, technology and that, it gets cheaper to make, so it's cheaper for the consumer. But when some of these TVs, you know, they start at $4 and $2K, you know, $2,000, €2,000. It's nonsense, you know. You're living in a world where everybody is online and watching Netflix on whatever tablets. These TVs need to cut and slash their prices, because not only are we losing like DVDs and movie theaters and that, we're losing TVs too. We're losing TVs. Anyway, it's just random me talking nonsense. Alright, cool. That's everything for today. I'm super impressed with the Nintendo indie world as well. They fucking nailed that today. Hell yeah, that was pure hype. 20 minutes of non-stop games. So much beauty as well. Just an explosion of color. And a nice little nod to Oxenfree 2 at the end. That was nice to give them their own little moment at one last thing. You don't see that very often. I was half expecting Hollow Knight. Clearly they know that we want Hollow Knight Silksong. We'll get there, you know. Gotta give these devs the time they need to make their masterpieces, because they really do a great job.